In this video I'm doing a review of the Kaisercraft 2021 planner. So I recently went to one of the pop-up Kaisercraft shops here in Brisbane and they had the 2021 planners for 30% off. So this planner is only $15 normally and I got it for $10.50, which is just crazy cheap for a dated planner. Here are the specs. There were a few different cover designs to choose from. I opted for this really pretty navy cover with the stars. There was also a black one with stars on it, which I nearly got. There was mint, a couple of different like floral patterns. There was quite a good variety to choose from. It has 2021 printed on the spine. It has an elastic band to keep everything closed. I've just taken it off to film this video because I'm using one hand to hold my phone to film. The cover is really sturdy. You can see I'm pushing on it. It's not really moving. It's like this sort of fake leather material. The planner is 6 inches wide by 8.5 inches high, so it's a bit more than A5 page size. Love the bright white paper. At the front here we have a page of dot grid, which is 5mm. And then this belongs to page, and then we go into the planner. So one more dot grid page and then the dates at a glance. This is a 2021 dated planner, so I'm not really sure why they have the 2020 overview in there, but at least it's, I don't know, maybe some people you're checking, okay, what day did I do this last year to roll forward for this year, so maybe it would be handy for that purpose. We've got 2021, the current year, and then we've also got next year, 2022. The dates at a glance start on a Sunday, which is not consistent with the weekly spread. The weekly spread starts on a Monday. We've got all the little months in there. So with these pages, I don't know how other people use them, but I like to get my dot markers, and I'll dot when I'm going to like go on vacation, and I'll dot those. Maybe you want to dot your time of the month, maybe when someone's coming to visit, maybe your recurring tasks, like every quarter you want to check the aircon filters or something like that. Birthdays and anniversaries. There's a bit of space up here in the margin if you want to put your little color key in there. So it's helpful for that. Then we have the yearly planner. I do like these pages, but I don't like when it's so narrow. So these columns would be, I reckon, 3/4 of an inch wide. I much prefer when they just do 1/4 per page because this is a little squished. You might be able to fit someone's name if you want to do birthdays tracking. There is still space where you could do a key as well if you wanted to do the dot mark thing, like just dot or shade with, like with a highlighter and color code that way. They have this little "This Year I Will" section up the top. It's really the only goal planning page. It just goes straight into the monthly calendar then. So I am a little disappointed that there wasn't some sort of structured goal planning pages. Then after the dates at a glance, we go into all of the monthly calendars, which are clustered together. There are no tabs in this planner, but you do get 2 built-in ribbon bookmarks, which match the colors of the cover. I do really like the coordination. So you could flag the monthly calendars with one of the ribbons and then the weekly spreads with the other. So the calendar starts on a Monday, which is consistent with the weekly spread. So I'm not sure why they made the annual dates at a glance pages here different. Seems a little oversight. So on the calendar page, we've got the month up the top, gain lots of space. This month I will. A note sidebar, which is unlined. There's no dot grid either. It's just blank writing space. A little mini dates at a glance calendar for the next month. Now, if you follow my videos, you'll know what I'm going to be looking for, the split boxes. So thankfully, this planner does not split them. If we go to May, we can see that it's restarted the numbering on the top row. Love that every day gets a full box, and it also has the shaded days of the previous month as well. If you don't want them in there, you could just white them out. There is quite a wide margin on these pages, so you could definitely put like a colored strip of washi, like 1 centimeter wide 10mm washi up the top would easily fit there. If you wanted to do some decorating, some doodling up in the margins. At least the boxes, it goes right to the edge of the page. There's no dead space that way. So it's not a bad layout. As you've just seen though, the pages kind of want to close on their own. So if we just break the spine a little bit, hopefully they will lay flat a bit better. As we go down. So it is laying flat a bit better. Not perfect, but I do find that the sewn bound planners are cheaper, so must be why. Slight con. So we've got all of those months at the front here, and then we go into the birthdays page. So there's actually quite a few options for the birthdays. If you didn't want to do it on the other 2 annual planning pages, you've got this one here. I personally would be whiting out the birthdays and I would be putting in something else. So for me, I would turn this into a goal tracker page, or like for my shop or my blog. Okay, in August I want to post a tutorial for this, so you could use it not for birthdays, you could use it for whatever you want. It does have these little circles in here, which I think would make a really good to-do list, because I think if the intention is to put a date in that circle, you will have to be writing quite small, or you could use a numbered sticker, because that's only about probably a 5mm little circle there, but you could easily make this a checklist for each month, like maybe your cleaning tasks and the like. So we've got all of the weekly spreads. Now I just wanted to show you that because this is an Australian planner, it has the Aussie stuff in there, so things like daylight savings, the Australian holidays like Labor Day, all that stuff that's applicable to Australia. We've got a Monday week start, which is consistent with that monthly calendar. Big unlined writing space. Now this is the reason that I wanted this planner, because it has a different weekly spread. So you've got 4 days on the left here, then Friday, and then we switch to a vertical format for Saturday and Sunday, and then a lined note section down the bottom. You could easily turn this into a habit tracker if you just rule some more lines, 7 for each day of the week. That would make it a very good habit tracker quite quickly. I personally don't mind having this layout like this. I like having lots of space for Saturday and Sunday, so even though it's not continued with the horizontal, you still get the same amount of space. It's just gone to vertical format, so I just liked it, something different that I want to try out. And down the bottom here, it does have the Kaiser style, their brand printed, but you could easily cover that with some washi tape again. You could easily fit, I reckon, 10mm 1 centimeter wide washi would definitely fit in the margin there, and you could put it up the top as well if you wanted to do some quick and simple decorating. So that's the weekly spread. If I just go to the back here, there's not really much happening at the back. Just to show you as well, with the when 1 month ends and the next begins, they just add the 2 months up the top, and then they just do the days. So there's no like duplicated pages how plum paper does it. It will just continue and show both in the same weekly spread. Now we've got some line notes pages at the back. I'm not sure why the line spacing becomes so huge. I would say that's probably like 8 or 9 mil line spacing. I will double check that and include that in the blog post, which we link down below. So we've got 2 lined notes pages, and then that's it. Oh, there's the dot grid page, and then the planner just ends. So I will be doing a pen test. I love the white pages. I'm not so far seeing any show through. Let's check the monthly calendars where it switches to weekly. So I can't see any show through or ghosting, which is quite promising. Like as you saw then, normally you would see the lines of the boxes, but I can't see anything. So I'll be doing a pen test, but so far looks promising. There's details if you wanted to get a copy yourself. There is no pocket folder, it's just the covers. It is quite narrow. I think it's only about, that would be like a centimeter thick, so very compact, very lightweight, weighs like practically nothing, probably about the same as my Kindle. So if you're looking for a simple planner with a slightly different layout, this could be a good option, very affordable. I'll have all the links down below to the blog post, the pen test. I'll have done all the line spacing, etc. That will be down below. I'll also be doing another video with a review of the Kaisercraft dot grid notebook that I got as well, and I'll have the link down below to that once it has been posted. So hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to subscribe. I usually post 1 or 2 review videos each week. See you in the next one.